You clicked on this video for one reason and one reason only. You want to learn how to screen print. In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to screen print like a pro, step by step. Before we even start screen printing, you're going to need a couple things at first. You're going to need your screen with your logo attached to it, of course. You're going to need your paint. There's two different types of paint you can use when you're screen printing. You can use water-based paint or you can use Palisol. I use Palisol because it's a lot better in my opinion. It lasts longer on screens. Like, you can leave Palisol on your screen for like a month without your screen being damaged. But when it comes to water-based ink, you gotta remove the water-based ink as soon as possible. Once you're done using the water-based on your screen, you should clean it right away. It's definitely easier to clean off water-based paint, in my opinion, than Palisol, but I use Palisol because I leave paint on my screens so I can reuse the colors over and over again sometimes. You need garments, you need your blanks. It's different websites where you can go find you some blanks. I will put some websites underneath where you can find some blanks at. So get you some blanks, like your t-shirts, your hoodies, your sweaters. Of course you're gonna need your blank, and then you need you like a dryer. You need you like a dryer or anything you can use. If you balling on the budget right now, you can even use a hair dryer. In the beginning when I first started, I used a hair dryer to dry my designs. It took a lot longer to dry, but it still got the job done. So the few things that you need to start screen printing is a screen, your paint, your garment, your dryer, and that's about it. So let's get straight into the fun part. I believe screen printing is very beautiful. Being able to design your own garments is amazing, especially when you add your own logo to it. Over time you're gonna get better with it. But right now I'm struggling to take off my screen. See, like, it took me forever, but I finally did it. I got my yellow Sin screen, and right now I'm struggling to put it on, but I finally got it also. So we're gonna add some yellow paint. I got tons of paint already on there, but just make sure y'all add paint. And you're gonna over time figure out your way of screen printing, but I kind of like to fully coat it, and then after that I like to push down on it, just a medium force, and then pull it towards me. Okay, now it's time to dry the garment. Drying the garment is very important because if you don't dry the garment, our design can't come off. I let my heat machine warm up all the way to 150, and I let it sit underneath it for about 10 to 15 seconds. Do not leave your garment underneath the heat for too long or it will damage the product. Screen on top. This design is gonna be a double print. So I'm gonna put my other screen on top and screen over top of this. And yeah, but this is how the design looks so far. It looks clean. It's been printed really clean, and it's flush. Right. All right, Jordan. Now we finna add our second screen, or our second logo, you would like to say. So we got the 7 Sins Mafia to change the outlook on life screen, and basically we gonna place the screen back on the board, and we basically finna add this logo onto the garment. So we finna do 2 logos, a logo on top of a logo as a design, which is cool, and basically we're gonna press down on it, on top of it. So the first logo was dried all the way, so it's not gonna damage your screen. And this is how the garment turns out. It turned out amazing at the end. This is the end results of it, and I'm glad I was able to show y'all how to screen print. So we must heat this logo too, so we make sure the second logo is also dry, so if it was to wash the logo or it was to wash the garment, it won't come off. I almost forgot something very important. You must also grab a squeegee. A squeegee can be about $15 to $20. I chose the Sins. I chose the Sins logo on top of the 7 Sins Mafia logo to change the outlook on life. And to take this product to the next level, I basically heat press it. So I heat press it so my designs won't come off. So sometimes, eventually, if you wash it tons of times, the design may come off. Not all the way off, but it be certain imprints where some markings may come off, like some of the paint may come off, but some paint don't come off. As long as if you flash it, as long as you cured it for a long time, it shouldn't come off. But I like to screen print it so it can double make sure none of my logos come off on my product. I just like to make sure y'all get high quality gear. I wouldn't want y'all to say I didn't give y'all nothing of the best, so I want to make sure y'all get the best of the best. Other than that, if y'all can do me a big favor and smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We give you early access and news to future drops, give you behind the scenes of production and our commercials, and better yet, we show you how to start your own freaking brand. So if you want to learn how to start your own brand, each person that subscribes to the channel helps Seven Sins Mafia get even bigger. You know, we want to spread the message. We want to spread our positive message to change the negative outlook on life. Everything does not have to be viewed and looked at as negative. So by you subscribing to the channel, you help us grow and you help us share these videos to the next person. So if you can do me a big favor and subscribe to the channel, that'd be very thankful. The team and I loves you a lot, and we can't wait to see you on the next video.